Did you know that skipping breakfast could increase your risk of heart disease by 21%? This morning habit might be quietly damaging your cardiovascular health without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll explore why an empty stomach in the morning affects your heart, especially after age 60. My own father ignored breakfast for years until his cardiologist raised concerns at his annual checkup. The connection between breakfast and heart health surprised our entire family. I'll walk you through the fascinating science behind this relationship and share 5 simple, delicious alternatives that fit into any morning routine. These quick options have transformed my family's health journey, and they might transform yours too. The hidden morning danger. What if I told you that your empty stomach each morning might be hurting your heart? Many of us have heard that breakfast is important, but for seniors, this morning meal might be more than just important. It could be protecting your heart. Think about your typical morning. Do you rush out the door without eating? Maybe you grab just a cup of coffee, thinking it saves you time or helps control your weight. You're not alone. Many seniors start their day this way, believing they're making a smart health choice. But this common habit puts extra strain on your heart without you even knowing it. Your body spent 8 to 12 hours without food while you slept. When you skip breakfast, you're asking your body to continue functioning without fuel, forcing your heart to work significantly harder. Let me explain what happens inside your body when you miss breakfast, especially after age 60. When you wake up, your blood sugar is already low from fasting overnight. Without food, your body activates its survival mechanisms. To put it simply, your system releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, believing it needs to protect you from starvation. Think of your heart like a car engine that needs proper fuel to run smoothly. If you put no fuel in your car, the engine works harder, wears down faster, and eventually breaks down. In other words, when you skip breakfast, you're running your heart on emergency backup power rather than clean, efficient fuel. This emergency response raises your blood pressure and speeds up your heart rate. For seniors whose hearts and blood vessels are already experiencing age-related changes like stiffer arteries and reduced elasticity, this additional strain can be particularly harmful, as Dr. Jason Hopper from Norton Heart and Vascular Institute explains. The effects extend beyond just that morning too. Skipping breakfast causes your blood sugar levels to swing more dramatically throughout the day. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating these fluctuations. Over time, these daily swings can lead to insulin resistance, a major risk factor for both diabetes and heart disease. Missing your morning meal also disrupts normal metabolic processes, potentially leading to higher levels of LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that builds up plaque in your arteries. This plaque restricts blood flow to your heart, increasing your risk of heart attacks. The evidence is compelling. A large study followed nearly 200,000 adults aged 40 and older for more than 17 years. Researchers found that people who regularly skipped breakfast had a 21% higher risk of heart disease than breakfast eaters. Even more concerning, breakfast skippers were 32% more likely to die from any cause during the study period. This might sound alarming if you've been skipping breakfast for years. The good news? This is a risk factor you can change starting tomorrow morning. Unlike your age or family history, your breakfast habits are completely within your control. Some seniors tell me they're not hungry in the morning. Others say they don't have time to prepare food. Many believe skipping breakfast helps with weight management. While these concerns are understandable, the cardiovascular risks of skipping breakfast far outweigh any potential benefits. People who eat breakfast regularly tend to show better heart health markers overall, lower blood pressure readings, and better cholesterol levels. They also tend to make healthier food choices throughout the day. When you skip breakfast, you're more likely to experience extreme hunger later and reach for convenient, less healthy options. For seniors who replace breakfast with coffee, there's an additional concern. While moderate coffee consumption can benefit your health, drinking coffee on an empty stomach intensifies that stress hormone spike. The caffeine amplifies the effects of stress hormones, creating additional strain on your heart. Your morning routine sets the tone for how your body functions all day. A heart-healthy breakfast signals to your body that everything is fine. There's no emergency and no need to release stress hormones that strain your cardiovascular system. Small changes to your morning routine can significantly impact your heart health. You don't need an elaborate meal. Even a simple breakfast with some protein, fiber, and healthy fats gives your body what it needs. Something as basic as whole grain toast with peanut butter and a banana provides the essential nutrients your heart needs. The beauty of this health information is its immediate applicability. Tomorrow morning, try having even a small breakfast within an hour of waking up. Notice how you feel throughout the day. Many seniors report better energy levels, improved mood, and fewer food cravings when they start eating breakfast regularly. The goal isn't to add stress to your morning or make you feel guilty. It's to provide information that helps you make heart-protective choices. Your morning routine is something you have complete control over, and small changes can lead to significant improvements in your heart health. This is just the beginning of our journey. In the next sections, we'll explore exactly what happens inside your body when you skip breakfast, the warning signs your heart might be struggling, and simple breakfast options that take just minutes to prepare but can add years to your life. By understanding the connection between your morning habits and your heart health, you're taking the first step toward protecting yourself. Knowledge is power, and now you know that something as simple as eating breakfast could be powerful medicine for your heart. Analysis. What's really happening inside your body? Have you ever wondered what actually happens inside your body when you skip breakfast? It's not just about feeling hungry. There's a whole series of events happening inside you that can affect your heart. Let's look at what really goes on when you start your day without eating. Your body has been fasting while you sleep. During this time, your body uses stored energy to maintain all essential functions. Your heartbeat, breathing, and brain activity continue without new fuel. When morning arrives, your body is ready to refuel. Picture your body like a car with its fuel gauge nearing empty. Skipping breakfast forces your system to continue running on reserve, triggering significant internal changes that we can visualize as a domino effect throughout your body. Your already low blood sugar levels drop further. On screen, you might imagine a graph showing blood glucose declining over the sleeping hours, then plummeting further during the breakfast-skipping morning hours. This drop activates your body's stress response system. In response, your body releases stress hormones, primarily cortisol and adrenaline. Imagine these hormones as emergency messengers rushing through your bloodstream, signaling your liver to release stored glucose. While this provides emergency energy, this system produces concerning side effects. These same stress hormones raise your blood pressure and accelerate your heart rate. For seniors, this creates a particular problem. Let's visualize your cardiovascular system. With age, blood vessels naturally become less flexible and more rigid. Your heart may not pump as efficiently as before. These normal aging changes mean your heart and blood vessels are already working harder than when you were younger. Adding the stress of skipping breakfast puts extra strain on this already taxed system. Think of it as adding weight to an already heavy load. The stress hormones cause your blood vessels to narrow slightly. Imagine flexible tubes becoming more constricted, forcing your heart to work harder to pump blood through them. For seniors who might already have elevated blood pressure, this morning spike can push your numbers into dangerous territory. Over time, high blood pressure damages blood vessel linings, creating ideal conditions for plaque formation, the fatty deposits leading to heart attacks and strokes. Breakfast skipping also disrupts your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock. This disruption affects how your body processes sugar and manages insulin throughout the day. When your insulin system functions improperly, it leads to higher post-meal blood sugar spikes. These elevated levels damage blood vessels over time, increasing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a major heart disease risk factor. Your cholesterol levels are affected too. Breakfast skipping raises LDL cholesterol, imagine yellow waxy substances building up in your arteries, and lowers HDL cholesterol, the cleanup crew that helps clear arteries. This imbalance accelerates arterial hardening. Research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association confirms these concerns. Their study used special imaging techniques to visualize differences in the arteries of breakfast skippers versus breakfast eaters. The images clearly showed more arterial hardening in those who regularly skipped breakfast. The effects extend beyond physical systems. When you go too long without eating, your brain lacks necessary glucose. Picture your brain cells like batteries running low on power. They can't function optimally. This often leads to poor food choices later, as your body craves quick energy from sugary or processed foods that harm your heart. Many seniors take medications in the morning that work better with food. Without breakfast, you may get stomach upset or reduced medication effectiveness, particularly with heart medications, blood pressure pills, and cholesterol-lowering drugs. Regular breakfast consumption creates positive changes throughout your cardiovascular system. Your blood pressure stabilizes, cholesterol levels improve, lower LDL, higher HDL, and blood sugar remains balanced. Inflammation, a key factor in heart disease that damages blood vessels, also decreases. Your body responds remarkably quickly to positive changes. Even if you've skipped breakfast for years, starting a healthy morning eating routine allows your body to begin adjusting immediately. Stress hormone levels normalize, blood sugar stabilizes, and your heart receives the break it needs. Many seniors see improvements in energy levels, blood pressure readings, and cholesterol numbers within just a few weeks of establishing regular breakfast habits. Your body inherently works toward health when given proper resources. Understanding these internal processes clarifies why changing your breakfast habit matters so significantly for heart health. By eating breakfast, you signal your body that food is abundant, preventing stress hormone release and blood pressure elevation. Your heart works at normal capacity, and blood vessels remain relaxed, creating a cascade of heart protective effects throughout the day. In the next section, we'll examine warning signs that your current morning routine might be damaging your heart. The cardiovascular processes we've explored will help you recognize potential problems early. You'll be able to connect specific symptoms to the internal mechanisms we've discussed, allowing for more informed decisions about your morning routine. Remember, understanding what happens inside your body is the first step toward making heart-healthy choices. Warning signs your morning routine is harming your heart. Could your body be trying to tell you something about your morning habits? Your body is actually pretty good at sending you signals when something isn't right. When your morning routine doesn't support your heart health, these signals start showing up, but many of us miss them completely. Let's talk about those warning signs that might mean your breakfast skipping habit is causing trouble for your heart. These signals matter because catching them early gives you the chance to make changes before serious heart problems develop. The tricky part is that many seniors mistake these warning signs as just normal aging or completely unrelated issues. You might think, I'm just getting older, when actually, your body is trying to tell you something important about your morning habits. Here are the key warning signs to watch for. Energy crashes. If you feel suddenly tired or sluggish around 10 or 11 a.m., your body might be struggling with low blood sugar. When you skip breakfast, your blood sugar drops, and your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This gives you a brief energy boost, followed by a crash when those hormones wear off. These stress hormones make your heart work harder, particularly concerning for seniors whose hearts may already be working harder due to age. Intense hunger and irritability. Do you find yourself absolutely starving by lunchtime? Maybe even getting irritable or feeling shaky if lunch is delayed. This happens because your body has gone too long without food. When you finally eat, you're more likely to choose higher calorie foods and eat quickly, leading to blood sugar spikes that stress your cardiovascular system. A mental fog and concentration issues. Your brain needs a steady supply of glucose. Without breakfast, you might notice you can't focus well or keep forgetting things. This mental fog indicates your body's stress response has activated, putting pressure on your heart too. Physical symptoms. Watch for morning dizziness when standing quickly, headaches that disappear after eating, or trembling hands before lunch. These symptoms occur because of changes in blood sugar or blood pressure related to fasting too long. All signals about how your cardiovascular system is functioning. Take Martha, for example. At 72, she thought her morning headaches and dizzy spells were just part of getting older. She'd start each day with black coffee and wait until 1 p.m. for her first meal. After her doctor noted rising blood pressure readings over several visits, Martha mentioned her morning symptoms. The doctor suggested adding a small breakfast. Within 2 weeks, Martha's headaches disappeared, her energy remained stable throughout the morning, and her next blood pressure reading showed improvement. Long-term warning signs are harder to spot but show up during doctor visits. If your blood pressure readings are gradually increasing over time, your morning routine might be contributing to the problem. Those daily spikes in stress hormones can eventually lead to chronically elevated blood pressure. For seniors who drink coffee instead of eating breakfast, these warning signs can be especially hard to recognize. Caffeine temporarily masks many symptoms by providing artificial energy that hides your body's struggle. Research presented at ACC Asia 2024 found that consuming over 400 milligrams of caffeine daily, about 4 cups of coffee, increases cardiovascular risk. For seniors, this caffeine-induced stress response lasts longer and has stronger effects than in younger adults. Caffeine narrows your blood vessels and raises blood pressure, increasing the workload on your heart. The American Heart Association recommends healthy people consume no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine each day to avoid potential harm. What makes this concerning is that many seniors don't connect these symptoms to their morning habits. You might think the mid-morning energy crash is just part of aging, blame headaches on stress, or consider increasing blood pressure readings inevitable. However, these signs often point directly to how you start your day. The good news is that your body responds quickly to positive changes. When you start eating a healthy breakfast, many warning signs improve within days or weeks. Your energy stabilizes, headaches often decrease, concentration improves, and over time, blood pressure readings may improve as well. Paying attention to how you feel between breakfast and lunch can give you important clues about your heart health. This 2 to 3 hour window after waking is when warning signs most commonly appear. Take a moment to check in with yourself during this time. If you notice these warning signs, don't ignore them. They provide valuable information about your cardiovascular health. Making small changes to your morning routine, like adding even a light breakfast, can significantly impact how you feel and your long-term heart health. Remember that your heart gives you signals every day. When you skip breakfast, those signals might be telling you that your heart is working harder than necessary. Listening and responding to these signals is one of the kindest things you can do for your cardiovascular health. In our next section, we'll look at how coffee fits into this picture. Many seniors replace breakfast with coffee, thinking the caffeine gives them what they need to start the day. We'll explore whether your morning coffee is helping or hurting your heart, and how to enjoy it in a way that supports your cardiovascular health. The caffeine connection. Is your morning coffee helping or hurting your heart health? For many seniors, that first cup of coffee feels like an essential part of waking up. The warm mug in your hands, the familiar aroma, and that first sip that seems to bring the day into focus. Many seniors replace breakfast with coffee, thinking it gives them the energy they need to start the day. You might tell yourself, "I'm just not hungry in the morning," or "coffee is all I need until lunch." This habit seems harmless. After all, coffee has been part of your morning routine for decades. But new research is showing that high caffeine consumption without food creates a double stress on the heart. This is especially important for seniors to understand. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach, you're adding caffeine to a body that's already releasing stress hormones from the overnight fast. These two stressors combined can put extra strain on your heart. A study presented at ACC Asia 2024 found that consuming over 400 milligrams of caffeine daily increases cardiovascular risk. That's about 4 8-ounce cups of regular coffee. Many seniors drink this much or more without realizing they might be putting their hearts at risk. What makes coffee on an empty stomach particularly concerning is how it affects your stress hormone levels. When you haven't eaten, your body is already producing cortisol and adrenaline to raise your blood sugar. Coffee stimulates your body to produce even more of these stress hormones, creating a much bigger spike than when you drink coffee with food. Think of it this way. Food acts as a protective buffer shield for caffeine. When you eat something with your coffee, the food slows down how quickly the caffeine enters your bloodstream. This gives your body time to process the caffeine more gradually, reducing the sudden spike in stress hormones. Without that food buffer, caffeine hits your system all at once. Your heart rate increases more sharply. Your blood pressure rises more dramatically. For a senior's cardiovascular system, these sudden changes can be particularly stressful. For seniors, this caffeine-induced stress response lasts longer and has stronger effects. As we age, our bodies don't process caffeine as efficiently, taking 5 to 7 hours to clear caffeine from the system compared to 3 to 5 hours for younger adults. This extended exposure means your heart stays under stress for a longer period. The increased heart rate and higher blood pressure continue for hours after you finish your coffee, potentially contributing to inflammation in your blood vessels and increasing your risk of heart problems over time. Caffeine on an empty stomach also affects how your body manages blood sugar, causing bigger swings throughout the day. These swings can increase inflammation in your blood vessels and contribute to insulin resistance, a risk factor for both diabetes and heart disease. Coffee can also temporarily increase arterial stiffness. For seniors who already have some stiffness due to aging, this further reduces blood vessel elasticity, making your heart work harder to pump blood throughout your body. But before you throw out your coffee maker, there's good news. While excessive amounts of caffeine can harm heart health, moderate caffeine consumption with food may actually benefit your cardiovascular system. Research shows that about 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine daily, about 2 to 3 cups of coffee, consumed with food can have positive effects. A 2023 study published in the Oxford Journal found that moderate coffee consumption is associated with a decrease in all-cause and cardiovascular-related mortality, hypertension, cholesterol, heart failure, and atrial fibrillation. This means drinking a reasonable amount of coffee might help protect your heart rather than harm it. Another study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that consuming 1 to 3 cups of coffee per day was associated with lower rates of atrial fibrillation. The researchers noted that the benefits may be due to coffee's anti-inflammatory properties. Coffee contains antioxidants and other compounds that can help reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your blood vessels. These compounds can help protect the cells lining your blood vessels and improve how well your blood vessels can dilate and contract, leading to better blood flow and lower blood pressure. The timing and amount of caffeine matters significantly. Having coffee with breakfast instead of as a replacement can actually protect your heart. When you eat food with your coffee, you get the potential benefits without the negative effects of the stress hormone spike. A good approach is to eat something small before having your first cup of coffee. Even a piece of whole grain toast, a banana, or a small bowl of oatmeal can provide enough food to buffer the effects of caffeine on your system. For seniors who are particularly sensitive to caffeine, pay attention to how your body responds to coffee. If you notice your heart racing or feel jittery after drinking coffee, you might be more sensitive to its effects. If you can't imagine starting your day without coffee, try reducing the amount gradually. Instead of 4 cups, try 3. Use a smaller mug. Mix regular coffee with decaf to lower the caffeine content without giving up the taste you enjoy. The time of day when you drink coffee also matters. Your body's natural cortisol levels are highest in the morning, usually peaking around 8 to 9 a.m. Some heart specialists recommend waiting until mid-morning, around 10 a.m., to have your first cup, when your natural cortisol levels have started to drop. Remember that caffeine shows up in other beverages too. Tea, some sodas, and energy drinks all contain caffeine. Keep track of all sources in your diet to make sure you're staying within a heart-healthy range. In our next section, we'll look at how to design a heart-healthy morning routine that works for you, covering specific foods that protect your heart, creating and your heart-healthy morning that take just minutes to prepare. What if you could design a morning routine that actually strengthens your heart? You don't need to remake your entire morning to protect your heart. Small changes can make a big difference in your heart health over time. Many seniors think that healthy changes must be big or complicated to work. They believe they need to completely change their breakfast habits overnight or spend a lot of time cooking special meals. This simply isn't true. The most effective health changes are often small, simple ones that you can stick with every day. Creating a heart-healthy morning builds on your current habits with small improvements. These small changes add up to big benefits for your heart over time. Think of these changes as recharging your heart's battery each morning, giving it the energy it needs to power you through the day. Let me share a simple morning checklist that can transform your heart health. 1. Wake up consistently, 7 to 7:30 a.m. 2. Drink a glass of water, 8 ounces. 3. Take medications with food. 4. Eat a balanced breakfast, 400 to 600 calories, within an hour. Your body loves routine. When you wake up at the same time every day, your body prepares by adjusting hormone levels before you even open your eyes. This helps regulate blood pressure and heart rate right from the start. Try to wake up within 30 minutes of the same time each morning, even on weekends. This steady pattern maintains healthy circadian rhythms, which affect everything from blood pressure to digestion. For your heart, consistent wake times mean more stable blood pressure throughout the day. After sleeping all night, your body is naturally dehydrated. This makes your blood slightly thicker and harder for your heart to pump. Drinking a glass of water first thing helps thin your blood to a healthy consistency, making your heart's job easier, like adding oil to an engine before starting it up. Keep a glass of water by your bed or in the bathroom. Many seniors find room temperature water easier to drink first thing than cold water. Even 8 ounces helps rehydrate your system, immediately reducing the workload on your heart. Eating breakfast within an hour of waking up is crucial. This timing helps stop stress hormones. When you eat promptly after waking, your body gets the message that food is available, so there's no need to release stress hormones. Research shows that a quality breakfast providing 20 to 30% of your daily calories significantly reduces heart disease risk. For most seniors, this means about 400 to 600 calories. This amount gives your body enough energy without raising blood sugar too quickly. Your heart-healthy breakfast should include 3 key components that work together like a well-oiled machine. A protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, keeps you full and prevents unhealthy snacking of fiber, oats, whole grain bread, berries, apples. Slows digestion for gradual blood sugar rise and helps lower cholesterol, healthy fats, avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, lower inflammation, and improve cholesterol levels. Your breakfast can be simple. Whole grain toast with avocado and a hard-boiled egg provides all 3 components: protein from the egg, fiber from the bread, and healthy fat from the avocado. If you take medications in the morning, breakfast helps these pills work more effectively. Many heart medications work better when taken with food. The food helps your body absorb the medication properly and reduces stomach upset. For coffee drinkers, having coffee with or after breakfast is better for your heart than having it alone. The food buffers caffeine's effects, reducing the spike in stress hormones coffee can cause. You still get the energy boost without extra strain on your heart. For those who aren't hungry in the morning, start very small. Even a banana or small yogurt gives your body something to work with. Over time, your body will adjust, and you'll likely feel naturally hungry in the morning. If time is a concern, heart-healthy breakfasts can be quick and simple. Overnight oats prepared the evening before. A whole grain toast with peanut butter, ready in under 3 minutes. Or a banana and handful of nuts, no preparation time. Changing long-standing habits takes planning and patience. Try setting out breakfast dishes before bed as a visual reminder. Keep a list of quick breakfast ideas on your refrigerator for mornings when you can't decide what to eat. A well-designed morning routine becomes a form of heart medicine, protecting your cardiovascular system throughout the day. Each component works together like a heart protection team, reducing stress on your heart and improving overall health. Taking time to plan your morning is an investment in your heart's future. The few minutes you spend creating this routine can add years to your life. Your heart beats about 100,000 times each day. Giving it the right start makes every beat stronger and more efficient. In our next section, we'll look at specific breakfast foods that actively protect your heart. We'll cover easy recipes and simple meal ideas that take just minutes to prepare but provide hours of heart protection. Remember, start with one small change this week. Maybe drinking water first thing or adding fruit to your existing breakfast. Small steps lead to big heart health improvements over time. Development. Heart-protecting breakfast options. What if the right breakfast could actually strengthen your heart rather than just not harm it? It turns out that some foods don't just avoid causing heart problems. They actively protect your heart. The foods you choose for breakfast matter more than you might think. Certain breakfast foods actively protect and strengthen heart health. These foods contain special compounds that reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, lower cholesterol, and protect your blood vessels. Adding these foods to your morning meal is one of the easiest ways to care for your heart. Many typical American breakfast foods work against your heart health. Traditional options like pastries, donuts, sugary cereals, and bacon create inflammation in your blood vessels and raise cholesterol levels. The sugar causes blood sugar spikes, putting stress on your heart. The saturated fat in bacon and sausage can clog arteries over time. By choosing different breakfast foods, you can actively protect your heart. Let's look at the best heart-healthy breakfast options and why they work so well. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids provide excellent heart protection. Walnuts and ground flax seeds reduce inflammation in blood vessels and improve overall heart function. Inflammation damages vessel lining and contributes to plaque buildup. By reducing this inflammation, omega-3s keep blood vessels healthy and flexible. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found including these foods in breakfast linked to smaller waist size and lower triglyceride levels, both crucial for heart health. High triglycerides increase heart disease risk, so lowering them offers protection. A small handful of walnuts, about a quarter cup, or a tablespoon of ground flax seeds provides enough omega-3s to benefit your heart. Use ground flax seeds rather than whole seeds for better nutrient absorption. Store them in your freezer to maintain freshness. Martha, a 67-year-old retired teacher, experienced remarkable changes after incorporating these foods into her breakfast routine. After 3 months of adding ground flax seeds to my morning oatmeal, my doctor was amazed at my improved cholesterol numbers. My triglycerides dropped 30 points, and I didn't change anything else in my diet, she shares. Oats contain beta-glucan fiber that naturally lowers cholesterol by binding to it in your digestive system and removing it from your body. The same study showed that fiber-rich breakfast foods increased HDL, good cholesterol, which helps remove harmful LDL cholesterol from your bloodstream. A half cup of cooked oatmeal provides enough beta-glucan to help reduce cholesterol. Steel-cut oats contain slightly more fiber than quick oats, but both offer heart benefits. Other whole grains like quinoa or barley also help lower cholesterol, though they contain less beta-glucan than oats. Berries deliver powerful antioxidants that improve blood vessel function and reduce blood pressure. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contain anthocyanins that help blood vessels relax and widen, naturally lowering blood pressure. Research shows including berries at breakfast correlates with smaller waist size and lower triglyceride levels. Their fiber also helps control blood sugar and increases satiety. For maximum convenience, prepare overnight oats by combining half a cup rolled oats, 2/3 cup milk, dairy or plant-based, 1 tablespoon ground flax seeds, a handful of berries, and a sprinkle of cinnamon in a jar. Refrigerate overnight, and enjoy a ready-made heart-protecting breakfast in the morning. Greek yogurt offers protein without the saturated fat found in breakfast meats. Protein helps you feel full until lunch, preventing unhealthy snacking. The nutrition study found protein-rich breakfast foods linked to smaller waist size and lower triglyceride levels. Choose plain, low-fat Greek yogurt instead of flavored varieties with added sugar. Add your own fruit, nuts, and a small amount of honey if needed. Greek yogurt contains more protein than regular yogurt, making it more filling and better for blood sugar control. Other good protein sources include egg whites, cottage cheese, and plant proteins like tofu or beans. For meat lovers, leaner options like turkey bacon or Canadian bacon offer better alternatives to regular bacon or sausage. The American Heart Association recommends eating various fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy proteins, while limiting added sugars and salt. Following these guidelines at breakfast sets you up for heart health all day. Creating heart protective breakfasts doesn't require complicated or time-consuming preparation. Oatmeal topped with berries, walnuts, and ground flaxseed takes just 5 minutes to prepare but delivers multiple heart benefits. Greek yogurt with berries and ground flax seeds is even quicker. For a savory option, try whole grain toast topped with avocado, rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, and a boiled egg. Or make a quick smoothie with Greek yogurt, berries, ground flaxseed, and a banana for natural sweetness. These simple options provide the key nutrients your heart needs. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation, fiber lowers cholesterol, antioxidants improve blood vessel function, and protein keeps you satisfied. Together, these nutrients actively strengthen your heart. Your body begins using these nutrients immediately to repair and protect your cardiovascular system. Over time, the benefits accumulate, potentially adding years to your life. When you consider that heart disease is the leading cause of death for seniors, the 5 minutes spent preparing a heart-healthy breakfast becomes some of the most important minutes of your day. In our next section, we'll look at how to implement these breakfast options into your daily routine, with practical strategies for making heart-healthy breakfasts part of your regular morning, even when short on time or not feeling hungry. Implementation. Making heart-healthy mornings easy. How can you make these heart-healthy changes stick when you've had the same morning routine for decades? Changing habits isn't easy, especially when you've been doing things the same way for years. Your morning routine might feel as natural as breathing by now. Changing long-established habits is challenging, especially for seniors with set routines. These routines give you comfort and predictability. They help you start your day with confidence. When someone suggests changing these routines, it's normal to feel resistant. After all, what you're doing has worked for you so far, at least in some ways. Without a practical implementation plan, even the best intentions often fail within a week. You might be excited about making changes today, but by next Monday, you're back to your old habits. This happens to everyone. It's about having a practical plan that works with your real life. Here are effective strategies to make heart-healthy changes stick, each designed to overcome common challenges. Prepare components ahead of time. Batch prepare 5 containers of overnight oats on Sunday evening with oats, milk, and honey. Each morning, add fresh berries for a ready-to-eat breakfast. Hard-boil eggs in batches. Keep them refrigerated for a quick protein source throughout the week. Pre-cut fruits on weekends. Having melon or berries ready saves precious morning minutes. Create visual reminders. Place a breakfast bowl on the counter before bed to trigger your memory in the morning, reinforcing your commitment to eat properly. Use habit stacking. Add breakfast to an existing routine like taking medications. Place breakfast components next to your pill box, creating a natural sequence that builds consistency. Start small if you're not hungry. Begin with just a banana and gradually build up. Your appetite will adjust over a few weeks, much like a muscle gaining strength with regular use. Experiment with temperature. Some seniors find cold foods like yogurt easier in the morning, while others prefer warm oatmeal. The right temperature can make breakfast more appealing. Save time with batch preparation. Preparing components ahead significantly reduces morning time commitment, preventing breakfast from making you late for appointments. Think beyond traditional breakfast foods. A sandwich on whole grain bread or leftover chicken with fruit provides the same benefits. What matters is consuming protein, fiber, and healthy fats within an hour of waking. Reduce caffeine gradually. Replace 1 cup of coffee with decaf or tea, then increase the proportion over time to prevent withdrawal headaches. Create a breakfast zone. Keep breakfast foods, bowls, and utensils in one area for quick, frustration-free preparation. Find a breakfast buddy. Share your progress with a spouse, neighbor, or friend for accountability and enjoyment. Using these implementation strategies transforms fleeting intentions into permanent habits. Research shows it takes about 66 days for a new habit to become automatic. During this period, consciously remind yourself of your breakfast commitment until it starts feeling natural. Be patient with yourself throughout this process. Track your progress simply by marking each successful day on a refrigerator calendar. Seeing your string of successes becomes increasingly motivating over time. If you miss a day, simply restart the next morning without dwelling on the lapse. Pay attention to how regular breakfast affects your well-being. Many seniors experience better energy, improved mood, and fewer food cravings when establishing this routine. These positive feelings reinforce your efforts and make continuation easier. Each small improvement contributes meaningfully to your heart health over time. You don't need to create a perfect morning routine immediately. Each modest step, eating fruit, drinking water before coffee, or preparing breakfast the night before, accumulates significant heart benefits across weeks and months. These consistent changes gradually restore a sense of control over your health. Many seniors report feeling more empowered when they successfully implement these strategies, experiencing renewed vitality as their energy levels stabilize throughout the day. This emotional benefit often becomes as valuable as the physical improvements. Your heart beats approximately 100,000 times daily. Each heart-healthy morning provides essential support for those beats. Your small, consistent efforts accumulate substantial benefits over time. This approach focuses on sustainable improvements that protect your heart every day rather than dramatic, short-lived changes. The beauty of these strategies lies in their simplicity. They work with your existing routines rather than demanding complete lifestyle overhauls. This compatibility makes them particularly effective for seniors who value stability while seeking better health. When challenges arise, remember why you started. Your heart deserves this care after serving you faithfully for decades. The small inconvenience of changing morning habits pays dividends through potentially extended independence and improved quality of life. In our next section, we'll look at quick and easy breakfast options that take just 5 minutes to prepare. These simple meals provide all the heart-protective nutrients you need without taking a lot of time or effort to make. With these quick options in your toolkit, you'll never be too rushed to protect your heart. Quick and easy 5-minute heart-healthy breakfasts. What if you could protect your heart with just 5 minutes of morning effort? It might sound too good to be true, but it's not. Many seniors think that making a healthy breakfast takes too much time. They believe they need to spend 30 minutes cooking to get something nutritious. This just isn't true. Many seniors skip breakfast because they believe preparing a healthy meal requires significant time. You might look at recipes in magazines or online and think, who has time for all that chopping and cooking in the morning? It's a fair question. Most of us want our mornings to be simple, especially if we have appointments or activities planned for the day. This thinking leads many seniors to choose the easier option, no breakfast at all. It certainly takes less time to have nothing. But as we've seen, skipping breakfast puts stress on your heart. It causes your body to release stress hormones that raise your blood pressure and heart rate. Over time, this extra strain can damage your cardiovascular system and increase your risk of heart disease. The good news is that heart-healthy breakfasts can be simple and quick. You can create nutritious meals in 5 minutes or less that give your heart the protection it needs without disrupting your morning routine. Ever wondered how a simple parfait could protect your heart? A Greek yogurt parfait with berries and walnuts takes just 2 minutes to assemble. Start with a cup of plain Greek yogurt for protein without saturated fat. Add a handful of berries, blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries all work great. These berries contain antioxidants that improve blood vessel function and naturally lower blood pressure. Sprinkle on some chopped walnuts for omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation in your blood vessels. This quick assembly provides multiple layers of heart protection in one delicious cup. For a more traditional breakfast, try whole grain toast with avocado and a hard-boiled egg. If you boil eggs on the weekend and keep them in your refrigerator, this breakfast takes just 3 minutes. Toast a slice of whole grain bread for fiber that helps lower cholesterol. While it's toasting, peel a hard-boiled egg for protein. Slice half an avocado to spread on your toast. Its healthy fats help reduce inflammation. This simple combination delivers a powerful trio of heart-protective nutrients. What about those mornings when you have zero prep time? Overnight oats solve this problem beautifully. In a small container, combine half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of milk, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Refrigerate overnight, and it's ready to eat in the morning. Top with berries or sliced banana if desired. Even plain, it provides beta-glucan fiber that naturally lowers cholesterol. For seniors always on the go, a smoothie might be perfect. A fruit and nut butter smoothie blends in 3 minutes and travels well. Combine a banana, a handful of berries, a tablespoon of nut butter, and a cup of milk or yogurt. Blend for 30 seconds, pour into a travel cup, and you're set. This portable breakfast delivers antioxidants and healthy fats in every sip. Another quick option is a simple sandwich with heart-healthy fillings. Take 2 slices of whole grain bread, spread one with hummus, and add sliced cucumber and tomato. The hummus provides protein, the bread offers fiber, and the vegetables add vitamins that support heart health. Ready in 4 minutes, this satisfying breakfast keeps you full until lunch. For hot cereal fans, try quick cooking oatmeal with heart-boosting toppings. Microwavable varieties cook in 90 seconds. Add ground flaxseed for omega-3s, berries for antioxidants, and cinnamon to help control blood sugar. In just 3 minutes, you get multiple heart benefits in one warming bowl. Even something as simple as fruit and nuts makes a better breakfast than nothing. An apple or banana with a handful of almonds or walnuts requires 0 preparation time, but still provides essential nutrients for heart protection. Having these quick options ready means you're never too rushed to protect your heart. These simple meals provide the nutrients your heart needs without disrupting your schedule. The key is keeping your kitchen stocked with easy-to-prepare foods. Have Greek yogurt, berries, nuts, whole grain bread, avocados, eggs, oats, and fruit on hand. When your kitchen is prepared, making a quick breakfast becomes much easier. Prepare what you can the night before. Hard-boil eggs, make overnight oats, or set out your bowl and spoon. These small steps save precious morning minutes when you're feeling rushed. Remember that these quick breakfasts are powerful medicine for your heart. The protein helps repair tissues. The fiber lowers cholesterol levels. The healthy fats reduce inflammation in blood vessels. The antioxidants protect the cells lining your blood vessels from damage. All these benefits come from just a few minutes of preparation. When you compare the few minutes it takes to make these breakfasts with the years they could add to your life, the choice becomes clear. Those minutes are some of the most valuable of your day for heart health. Try one of these quick breakfast options tomorrow morning. Notice how you feel afterward. Many seniors report better energy, improved mood, and sharper concentration. These immediate benefits make it easier to maintain the habit daily. And over time, your heart will thank you with stronger beats, better blood flow, and reduced risk of heart disease. This simple morning change, taking just 5 minutes to nourish
tracking
your heart health improvements,
could be one of the best
quickly
health
can you see
decisions you make.
improvements in your heart health after changing your morning routine? This is a great question many seniors ask. You might wonder if adding breakfast to your morning will really make a difference you can feel and measure. Many seniors are surprised to learn that some benefits happen right away, while others take a little longer. Let's look at the timeline of improvements you might notice after you start eating a heart-healthy breakfast. Here's what you can expect on your heart health journey. A days 1 to 3, immediate energy boost as your body receives morning fuel. A days 4 to 7, improved mood stability and reduced mid-morning hunger. A week 1, better sleep quality as your body adjusts to consistent meal timing. A weeks 2 to 3, measurable blood pressure improvements and digestive regularity. A weeks 4 to 6, changes in cholesterol levels and potential weight adjustments. A month 3 plus, long-term benefits including improved heart function and reduced inflammation. Some benefits happen very quickly. Many people notice improved energy levels almost immediately after they start eating breakfast. Without that mid-morning energy crash, you might find yourself feeling more alert and focused throughout the morning. This happens because your body gets the fuel it needs right away instead of having to release stress hormones to keep your blood sugar up. You might also notice reduced hunger before lunch. When you eat breakfast, you avoid that desperate, urgent hunger that makes you reach for whatever food is easiest and fastest. This more stable appetite helps you make better food choices for the rest of the day, which further supports your heart health. Your mood typically improves as well. Many seniors report feeling more positive and less irritable when they eat breakfast regularly. This happens because your brain gets the steady supply of glucose it needs to function well. When your blood sugar is stable, your mood tends to be more stable too. Sleep quality often improves within the first week of eating regular breakfasts. Your body likes routine, and eating at regular times helps set your internal clock. Many seniors find they fall asleep more easily and wake up feeling more rested once they establish a consistent breakfast habit. Blood pressure improvements can often be measured within 2 to 3 weeks of establishing a regular breakfast routine. This happens because a consistent breakfast helps regulate your body's stress response. When you eat breakfast, your body releases fewer stress hormones, which helps keep your blood pressure lower and more stable. If you have a home blood pressure monitor, you might want to take readings at the same time each day and record them. Many seniors see their morning readings gradually decrease over the first few weeks of eating breakfast regularly. This reduction in blood pressure is a key sign that your heart isn't working as hard. Digestive improvements often show up within this same time frame. Many seniors notice more regular bowel movements when they eat breakfast, especially if they choose options with fiber like oatmeal or whole grain toast. Good digestion is connected to heart health because it helps remove cholesterol from your body. Cholesterol levels typically show improvement after about 4 to 6 weeks of consistently eating heart-healthy breakfasts. Foods like oats contain beta-glucan fiber that helps lower cholesterol levels naturally. If you're taking cholesterol medication, continue taking it as prescribed while you improve your breakfast habits. Weight changes, if needed, usually begin to show up during this period as well. Many seniors find that adding breakfast actually helps them reach a healthier weight, even though they're eating more often. Tracking your progress helps maintain motivation. Consider keeping a simple journal with these elements. Energy ratings, 1 to 10, at different points in your day. Hunger levels before meals. Sleep quality notes. Mood observations. Physical changes you notice. One viewer, Margaret, shared how this approach helped her. She created a small notebook where she tracked her energy levels each day after starting her breakfast routine. After 3 weeks, she was amazed to see that her mid-afternoon energy slumps had virtually disappeared, and she no longer needed her daily nap. Sharing your journey with others can provide extra motivation. Consider finding a breakfast buddy, someone who's also working on establishing this healthy habit. You can text each other your breakfast choices or share your wins when you notice improvements. Many seniors find that this accountability helps them stay consistent. You might also join an online community focused on heart health where you can share your progress and learn from others. Celebrating these milestones with people who understand their importance makes the journey more rewarding. For more precise tracking, work with your doctor. Regular checkups can confirm the heart health improvements that result from your new morning routine. Many Medicare plans cover annual wellness visits where your doctor can check these markers. Some plans even cover nutritional counseling with a registered dietitian. Remember that everyone's body responds at its own pace. If you don't notice immediate changes, don't get discouraged. Some benefits take time to develop, and some are happening inside your body where you can't see them yet. Trust the process and keep up your heart-healthy breakfast routine. Even if you've skipped breakfast for decades, your body can still respond positively to this change. Our bodies are amazingly adaptable at any age. The improvements might happen more slowly for some people than others, but the benefits are real and measurable for almost everyone who makes this change. Remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each day you eat breakfast is a gift to your heart. Resources to support your heart-healthy mornings. Where can you find ongoing support for your heart-healthy morning journey? Making changes to your breakfast habits is a great first step, but having support makes these changes more likely to stick. Let's look at some helpful resources that can keep you on track with your heart-healthy mornings. Making lasting changes often requires support and additional resources. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to fall back into old habits without the right help. This is especially true for breakfast habits that you've had for many years. Having good resources gives you ideas, answers your questions, and helps you stay motivated when challenges come up. Many seniors feel overwhelmed by conflicting health information and don't know where to find reliable guidance. You might read one article saying eggs are good for you, then another saying they're bad for your heart. Or you might hear about a new superfood and wonder if you should add it to your breakfast. With so many sources giving different advice, it's hard to know what to trust. To help you get started right away, we've created a downloadable morning routine checklist and recipe guide that's available in the description below this video. This guide includes a simple checklist to help you remember the key components of a heart-healthy morning, along with 7 quick breakfast recipes that support heart health. Each recipe takes less than 5 minutes to prepare and uses ingredients that are easy to find in any grocery store. Let me share Martha's story with you. At 72, Martha struggled with maintaining her heart-healthy breakfast routine until she connected with resources in her community. The nutrition counseling through Medicare and the cooking classes at my senior center completely changed how I approach breakfast, she says. Now I have delicious recipes I actually look forward to eating, and my last checkup showed improved cholesterol levels. Your local community offers valuable support that's close to home. Local senior centers often host heart-healthy cooking classes designed specifically for older adults. These classes provide practical cooking skills in a fun, social environment where you can meet others working on their heart health. Many centers also offer breakfast clubs where seniors gather to share heart-healthy meals. Call your local senior center to ask about upcoming cooking classes or nutrition programs. Faith communities often provide excellent health support too. Many churches, synagogues, and other religious organizations offer health ministry programs that include nutrition support through shared meals, cooking classes, or health education sessions focused on heart health. Professional guidance can be tailored to your specific needs. Many Medicare plans now cover nutrition counseling sessions with registered dietitians who can personalize recommendations based on your health needs, medications, and food preferences. To find out if your Medicare plan covers this, call the number on your Medicare card and ask specifically about medical nutrition therapy coverage. If you have diabetes, heart disease, or kidney disease, you're more likely to qualify. Doctors' offices frequently provide patient education materials about heart-healthy eating. Next time you visit, ask if they have handouts about breakfast and heart health. Some medical practices have nutritionists on staff who can provide guidance specific to your needs. The American Heart Association is one of the most trusted sources for heart health information. Their website has a special section for seniors with recipes that are heart-healthy and easy to prepare. They offer printable meal plans and a free digital recipe booklet called Shop Smart, Eat Smart, with tips for grocery shopping and meal preparation. Visit their recipes section to search specifically for breakfast ideas, filtering for quick morning meals. Digital resources put information at your fingertips. Mobile apps like Heart Healthy Recipes provide breakfast ideas with nutrition information tailored to seniors. Other helpful apps include MyFitnessPal for tracking what you eat and Fujicate for making better choices at the grocery store. If you're not comfortable with technology, ask a family member to help you set up these tools. Grocery stores are becoming better nutrition resources too. Many larger chains offer free store tours with their dietitians who can show you heart-healthy breakfast options. Some stores provide recipes near the produce or whole grain sections. Don't overlook your local library, which likely has cookbooks focused on heart-healthy meals or senior nutrition. Many libraries also offer nutrition workshops or cooking demonstrations, all completely free. Online communities provide both information and emotional support. Websites like Heart Insight have forums where seniors share experiences and tips. Social media groups focused on heart health or senior nutrition offer daily inspiration and practical advice. Remember that you don't need to use all these resources at once. Start with one or two that seem most helpful to you. As you become more comfortable with your heart-healthy breakfast routine, you can explore other resources for new ideas or additional support. Your heart-healthy morning journey doesn't have to be a solo trip. With these resources, You have plenty of support to help you create and maintain breakfast habits that protect your heart for years to come. Your morning choices matter more than you might think for your heart health. What you do in that first hour after waking sets the stage for how your heart functions all day. Starting tomorrow with a simple breakfast could be the most important heart medicine you take. As research shows, it's as important to have breakfast as it is to have a quality one. Each morning, give your heart the fuel it needs just as you would put premium gas in your car. A quick, heart-healthy breakfast most mornings provides your heart the protection it deserves. Take those few minutes for your heart today. Will you join thousands making this simple change? The ball is now in your court.